Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Myra from Low Carb Love, and today we're gonna be doing a what I eat in a day. I want to take a moment to give Caraway a special thank you for sponsoring this part of the video. Now, a lot of you guys asked me about the pots and pans that I use in my videos. These are them. So I actually just ordered a brand new set. I wanted a really beautiful set for filming and for like all my videos and stuff. So I did the cookware, and then I also ordered their bakeware. So now when I put things into the oven, they're gonna look nice and beautiful. That's one of the things about the Caraway sets, is that they are so aesthetically gorgeous. Like, look at them. They just look pretty. The handle, everything is just, it almost makes you wanna cook and bake more. Just like looking at the set, that's how I feel. And another thing I love about these is that they are non-toxic and non-stick. Now, on top of all of that, look at how they are perfectly stored. Now, usually like a pot set will come, you just kind of throw it into your pantry, in the oven, wherever you store. These actually come with storage bins. So this is basically how you would store the pots, and then your bakeware comes like this. So it has little compartments in here where it like holds everything in. And same thing here with like the cookie rack, the baking sheet, your muffin tins, all of that all comes perfectly organized. So the organization, they're aesthetically beautiful, and they're non-toxic and non-stick. Honestly guys, they're just absolutely amazing. Now, if you've been wanting a new cookware set, or you just really love everything that I use here, I do have a discount code, which is LowCarbLove10, and that will get you 10% off your entire order. So I'll go ahead and leave that link in the description below. Now, I haven't done one since I think last year, so we are very past due. Just want to show you kind of like what I'm eating throughout the day. I'm going to show you one of my favorite dessert recipes with just 2 ingredients, so stay tuned for that because you guys are going to be obsessed. Now, we're gonna get started with breakfast. One of my favorite ways to break my fast is bone broth. It is super healing. It's great for your gut. It has a ton of natural collagen, which of course is great for hair, skin, and nails. Another thing I love doing in the mornings is coffee. I'm like a huge coffee drinker, but I've already had my coffee, so we're gonna go right into breakfast. Let's move over to the stove. We're gonna do a little spray of avocado oil. Woo, it is very hot. So my pan was a little extra hot, but we're gonna start off with our sausages so they get nice and brown. I like to get like a nice golden crust on the sausage. Do that first. I'm using a chicken sausage, but obviously your favorite sausage will do. This is what I'm looking for. I like to get them nice, get a nice little crust, just like that. And my pan was just really hot. That's why this is cooking so quickly. But let's go ahead and add in our onions, so we can go ahead and saute that. And add in our bell peppers. So I'm doing both green and red. And I also have some spinach, but I'm gonna add that in after. So yeah, just give everything a nice little mix. I'm gonna add in a little avocado oil and then toss in our eggs. Just gonna make a little well right here. And for seasonings, I'm gonna do a little onion powder. I like all my seasonings to be saltless, because then I can add as much or as little salt as I want. I don't like my food to be salty, so I hardly add, like literally just like a little dash. That is all I need. And we're gonna toss in our, this is just chopped spinach. I just like it. I think it always just goes really well in like breakfast dishes, especially in our little egg scramble. So mix this all up. And this is done, so let's get this off the heat. But doesn't it look like a good amount? It's only 2 eggs. I feel like it just looks like, I don't know. Like this to me, because I like, you know, I eat with my eyes, guys. I have to see all my food. I have to love it before I eat it, or it's not happening. But this looks really pretty. It's a good amount. It's gonna keep me nice and full. So go ahead and serve our scramble. I mean, this is very basic, you know, this isn't anything out of the, you know, out of the norm. But sometimes we forget that basic foods are the best, especially if you are trying to see results or, you know, summer's here, like you're trying to be healthy, you know, healthy girl vibes. Here you go. Now, the only thing I would do is top it with a little avocado and hot sauce, and we're good to go. So I just got like a quarter of an avocado. Place it right on top. We have that, and then there is this habanero hot sauce. This is really spicy. Woo! Just a teeny tiny. Okay, and this here is my breakfast today. Super, super simple. But again, it's super delicious, full of flavor, and most importantly, it is full of nutrients, guys. So, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy. All right, guys, so now moving on to my lunch today. I just went with something very simple, basic. Guys, I'm a pretty, like, my food is pretty basic at home. But remember, I just always keep protein in mind. So I'm gonna make some tacos. Now you can use some low carb tortillas. I'll leave the ones that I use linked in the description below. They're low carb. You can use them for chips, for enchiladas, for tacos, all of that. But today I actually have a shipment coming in. So today we are using lettuce as our tortillas. So we're gonna get started with cooking our ground beef. I'm just gonna show you how easy it is to assemble these and how they look, because again, I feel like your food should always look beautiful and just like, I mean, it doesn't always have to look beautiful. Trust me, sometimes I eat really ugly stuff. But I feel like with something like this, when you're gonna sit down and enjoy your meal, I think, especially being that we're using lettuce instead of tortillas, we should just make them look really pretty. So I'm gonna get this cooking really quickly, assemble it, and I will show you the final product. Okay, so this is like a medium-high heat. We're just gonna toss in our ground beef. With ground beef, remember, you do not need oil because this will release its own oils. So I'm just gonna cook this up, 2-3 minutes. Then I'm gonna toss in my onion, bell peppers, my seasoning. I'm actually using a taco seasoning for this, but of course, if you don't have any on hand, you can use, you know, some onion powder, garlic powder, pepper, salt. But this one here is just some taco seasoning with no salt. I like to control my own salt, so that is what we will do. So this is not a very fatty meat. So let's see how much oil it releases. We might have to add a little tiny bit to saute our onions and peppers. I like to leave mine in chunks. I don't like it to be like, you know, crumbly. Okay, so our meat is almost cooked through, but still needs a little bit of time. So we're gonna toss in our onion. So we're gonna do a little onion. You can saute your onion at, you know, like before your meat, but it's gonna work just like this. And I feel like we can toss in our peppers and everything at the same time. So I'm using both red and green. Okay. There's something about peppers, guys. I love just adding it into all my Mexican meals. Actually, most of my meals, period. But anyway, let's let that saute. And then of course we have our flavor, right? We gotta have that flavor, taco seasoning. It needs flavor. So remember, this doesn't have salt, so don't get scared. It's just flavoring the meat. And pepper, little salt and pepper. Oops. Ooh, okay, this is perfect. Meat is cooked. Now let's move over and assemble our tacos. Have our tortillas. Okay, so our romaine lettuce is gonna serve as our tortillas. Now I've already kind of organized them here, and now we're just gonna stuff them. And no, we are not gonna be about that skimpy life, guys, because this right here is my main meal. So we are gonna make sure we fill them up. Look at that, yummy. So you can put like some shredded cheese, shredded lettuce, avocado, guac, sour cream, literally whatever you like to top your tacos off with. That's what you would do for these as well. The only difference is the tortilla. Now again, remember, if you want to use a regular tortilla but a low carb version, then you can do that because they are available and they taste absolutely amazing. I just don't have them with me right now because I ran out. This is like a lighter version. a lighter version, but still has all the protein. Okay, so we have our meat in our tacos, and now we're just gonna top it with a little bit of sour cream, if that's what you like on your tacos. Now you can use guac, but I just think it's gonna look prettier with some fresh avocado, so I'm just gonna do a slice right on top. Now this is optional. Obviously all the toppings are optional, but I really love cilantro, so we're gonna do a little bit of cilantro on top. How many of you have that, I don't know what it is, where you guys feel like cilantro tastes like soap, or like, what's another one I've heard, like metal? Guys, I don't know. I just don't get it. I don't know what my life would be like without cilantro, but I know it's a thing. I know it is a thing. A great friend of mine she just cannot eat cilantro. Yeah, if you guys also experience that with cilantro, comment down below, let me know, and let me know what it actually tastes like to you, because to me, it tastes like heaven. Like, I'm telling you, it's just one of those things where I don't know what my life would be like without it. So let's get a little spoon for our hot sauce. And this is the grand finale. You could do like a Mexican salsa. I just haven't made any. So we are going with just a little hot sauce. Guys, and these are my tacos. These are my beef tacos that are, of course, low in carbs and loaded with protein. This is it right here, dinner. I'm excited. All right, guys, so we're obviously doing a what I eat in a day, and dessert is probably something I have every single day. I usually always have something on hand, whether it's like a low carb cookie, low carb pastry, something that I make at home so that I know exactly what I'm putting into my body. I usually do have it on hand, and then I would just show you, but I figured this was a good opportunity to show you one of my easiest recipes. It's already on the channel. So many of you have already made it. If you haven't, I'm gonna leave it linked down in the description below. But this is my 2-ingredient brownie. Now these are super fudgy. They're just decadent. They're perfect. I'm telling you, literally the easiest dessert you will make. Now you can probably make it in the air fryer. I usually just bake it in the oven. So I've already melted my sugar-free chocolate chips, and I'll leave the ones that I use in the description below. I usually try to leave everything that I use linked, including some of the things like frothers, just like bowls that are, you know, really cute. These are just very basic, so I won't, but anyway, just so you know, always check the description so that you can see what I leave linked for you guys. And now eggs. So it's literally just sugar-free chocolate chips and eggs. Guys, wait until you see how this turns out. If you've already made it, then you already know, but I was gonna do it with a whisk, but let's just try it with a frother, just so that hopefully it makes it easier. So let's see if it works. All right, guys, so the little frother actually did the job. I feel like it would have just been a lot faster to get my stand mixer out. But you can also use a hand whisk. They will all work. All you're looking for is for them to be frothy, just like this. So you just want them to be really mixed. And now the next step is you have your melted chocolate. Oh my God, this looks so good. I love it. And we are just gonna toss in our eggs just right into your chocolate mixture. And now we are just gonna mix. Now, this will form a batter, so you will see it right now. Let me just mix this together, and you will see how these 2 ingredients will magically form a brownie batter. So let me know how many of you have actually tried this recipe. I think this was posted a couple years ago, but it was a super, super popular recipe. So I wanna know what you guys think. If you haven't, then when you do, come back and comment down below and let me know what you guys thought of it. But I'm telling you, the texture on these are unreal. It is just the perfect dessert. You know, if you are living a low carb lifestyle, or if you know someone that is diabetic, guys, these are the recipes that are really, really helpful, because they will keep you on track, or just keep you from eating something that you shouldn't be eating. And again, if you're already using your stand mixer, then you would just mix all of this in there and it just will make your life so much easier. But if not, you will do what I'm doing now, and it takes just an extra couple minutes or so, but you don't have to get your stand mixer out and then have dishes to do after. Well, actually, I'm still gonna have dishes to do, but you know, it's kind of a hassle. Stand mixers are so heavy. So this is our batter. Okay, it is nice consistency, not too thick, not too thin. And now we are going to toss this right in. This is the 8x8 by Caraway. I already lined it with some parchment. I'm just gonna spray a little avocado oil and let's pour. Pour right in. You can even make this like in the loaf. You can make this, I mean, literally, just depends on what you are going for. I'm going more for a brownie look. I feel like it's easier for me to cut for portion control, but it really just depends what you want it for. We're gonna get every last bit in our bowl. And it's going straight into the oven. Guys, just make sure that your oven is preheated to 350 degrees. You don't wanna go through all of this and then still have to preheat your oven. Okay, and we're just gonna get this in for about 30 to 35 minutes, but I cannot wait to show you the texture on these. All right, guys, a moment of truth. Ooh, I always love the shape that it takes on. Look at this. Isn't that so cool? Just looks nice and bubbly. All right, guys, so now I'm just gonna let this baby cool and this will be my dessert. All right, so it is still a little warm. But guys, I am so impatient and I am honestly just really craving something sweet. So we are gonna cut right in. So you will decide how big or little you want your portions to be. I make mine like medium. They're not too big, not too small, and just enough to like satisfy that sweet tooth, you know? See how this looks. Ooh, look at that. It is nice and fudgy, super, super decadent. I'm just gonna serve myself a glass of ice cold almond milk, unsweetened almond milk. And guys, my day is going to be perfection. This is literally the best way to end my day. I don't know, for me, I just feel like when I end with dessert, it makes it feel for me like I'm treating myself. But the fact that this is made with no sugar added chocolate chips and eggs, it's literally just such minimal ingredients that are low carb. It just doesn't make me feel bad about what I'm eating, you know? Because if I did reach for a regular brownie, then I know that there's gonna be gluten. I know that it's loaded with sugar. So anyway, I just like to have these desserts on hand, have them stored away. Whenever I'm craving one, just go grab it and call it a day. All right, guys, so I have my almond milk. How many of you put ice in your milk? It's never cold enough, I'm telling you. Without the ice, it just does not hit. Like, it's just not the same. And then always go for the corner piece because it has a little crusty on there. Guys, this is dessert. Milk and brownie. This is so good. I literally cannot believe that you can make dessert with just these two ingredients. These taste like legit brownies. If you have not tried it, go try them. You're gonna absolutely love them. Of course, I use the sugar-free chocolate chips, but you can use your chocolate chips of choice and then just your eggs. And guys, you have some brownies. These, I'm gonna put them in a container, store them in the fridge whenever I'm craving a little something, have a little sweet tooth, and that's it. Stay on track, keep it low carb, and you have an amazing dessert. So, all right guys, so I wanted to hop on here and let you know that I have chosen the giveaway winner. So congratulations to all of you that won. I'm gonna go ahead and leave your name on this screen. Now, to make things easy, what I'm gonna do is reply to your comment here on YouTube, and then I need you to send me back your Instagram handle. So I'm gonna reply to your comment. You're gonna list your Instagram handle, And since one of the requirements is to follow me on Instagram, I'm gonna go ahead and message you from my verified Instagram account, which is Low Carb Love, okay? So that is the only way I'm gonna contact you. I'm not gonna create an email. I'm not gonna message you from another account. You're not gonna send any money for shipping. I will never, ever, ever ask you for any money whenever I do a giveaway or for anything at all. I know that there have been accounts that have been created that are asking people to Cash App them, all of that stuff. Guys, I would never, ever do that, okay? So to be clear, the only account that I will message you from is my verified Instagram account. Okay, so recap, giveaway winners. I am going to reply to your comment here on YouTube. You're gonna send me your Instagram handle. I will then reply to you from my Instagram account, my verified Instagram account, okay? So if the account that is reaching out to you does not have the little check mark, that is not me. Now guys, people do get creative, I know. People do get creative, they're really sneaky. This right here is the account that I will be messaging you from. So no other account, no other email, no one's asking you for money, okay? If they do, then obviously it's just a scam, and beware of that. All right, guys, so congratulations to the winners. I'm so happy for you guys. And another thing, I will leave your names in the description below. So click the description, your name is on there, and then just follow the rules. Guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you guys like this video, make sure you hit that like button, and don't forget to share the channel with friends and family that are living a low carb lifestyle, or maybe just trying to make some healthier choices in their life. Guys, thanks so much for being here. I love you, and I will see you on my next video. Mwah.